Today, we're diving into a topic that can seriously impact your health and quality of life: surgery, and when it might actually be better to avoid it. Over the years, I've seen many cases where people underwent procedures that either didn't bring the expected results or led to complications that made their lives even more difficult. Sometimes, after surgery, people find themselves wishing they had never gone through with it in the first place. That's why there's a well-known saying among surgeons: the best surgery is the one that never had to happen. So today, let's break down 5 types of surgeries that you should avoid unless there are very serious, strict medical indications. Because once a surgical intervention is done, once there's an incision, scar tissue, and structural changes, there's no going back. These are irreversible decisions, and they deserve careful thought. Let's start with the first one: herniated disc surgery. This procedure should only be considered in extreme cases when a person literally cannot function without it. For example, if there's severe nerve compression causing muscle weakness, loss of function, or issues with bladder or bowel control. These cases do exist, but they are relatively rare. In most situations involving chronic lower back pain, the issue can often be addressed through non-surgical methods. The real cause might not even be the spine itself. It could be related to the hips, muscle imbalances, ligament tension, or even postural distortions. Many people have disc protrusions or hernias visible on MRI, but experience no pain at all. The key issue is often mechanical overload and chronic tension, not the disc itself. Second, let's talk about hemorrhoid surgery. While it's sometimes necessary, it's often overused. I've seen cases where the root cause was poor circulation due to internal organ displacement or pelvic dysfunction. When those underlying issues were addressed, symptoms improved significantly without surgery. Recovery from hemorrhoid surgery can be long and uncomfortable, and for many people it disrupts their daily life for weeks. So before going under the knife, it's worth exploring less invasive options. Third is diastasis recti repair, commonly recommended for women after pregnancy. Many are told that surgery is the only solution, especially when the separation is significant. But in reality, targeted exercises can often bring the muscles back together naturally, even in cases of large separation. Surgery doesn't restore muscle function, it only stitches tissue together. And since this is your body, you'll live with every day, restoring natural function should always be the priority. Fourth, varicose vein surgery. The common approach is to remove or treat the affected veins, but this often ignores the root cause. In many cases, the problem begins higher up, due to pressure from internal organs affecting blood flow. If that pressure isn't addressed, the varicose veins are likely to return, even after surgery. That's why some people end up going through multiple procedures over the years. A more effective approach is to first improve circulation and address the underlying mechanical issues. And finally, the fifth one: surgery for pelvic organ prolapse. This condition develops gradually over time due to weakened pelvic floor muscles and downward pressure from internal organs. In the early stages, it can often be managed or even reversed with targeted exercises and proper support of the body's structure. But if ignored, it can progress to the point where surgery becomes unavoidable. The key here is early intervention. So what's the takeaway? Surgery is sometimes necessary, and in certain cases, it can be life-changing or even life-saving. But too often, it's treated as the first option instead of the last. Before making any irreversible decision, it's worth exploring conservative approaches, correcting posture, improving muscle function, restoring balance in the body. And even if surgery does become necessary, preparing your body properly beforehand can significantly improve the outcome and reduce the risk of complications or recurrence. Take a thoughtful, informed approach to your health. Don't rush into irreversible decisions unless they are absolutely necessary. Subscribe to the channel for more insights like this and stay healthy.